Alright, I think I'm ready.
Alright,
I've completely forgotten how to do podcasts.
Let's go.
I don't think we haven't done one for like 9 months or something like that. Alright. What's up? Welcome to the Tropical Polar Bears podcast. I'm Luke Russell.
I'm Jack Stevenson.
Welcome to the show. Like we're back, man. We're back.
We're getting rusty at this, man.
Yeah, we were just discussing it for like 10 minutes beforehand of how do we do the intro. Completely forgotten how to do it.
We've had too much time off, so it's just we've just forgotten.
Well, there was that, like, so as an update, we both lived in Lincoln when we were doing the podcast. I moved out of Lincoln, so hence the reason why if you're listening to this, it might sound normal, but if you're watching this, then you're getting me on one side of the screen and then Jack on the other side of the screen. So yeah, it kind of just made it tough to. And then whenever we have met up, we've kind of just been doing like music video bits, haven't we?
Yeah, like mostly just music.
Yeah, which is all on like the Gcast channel and everything. Like, we've got another video in the works on there at the moment. I've forgotten the name of the song for that one. What's the name of the song of that one? The graffiti one?
Dead to Me or something?
Yeah, it's so terrible that we can't remember the names. Oh, wow. So, Holly's made me a cup of tea.
Oh, mate, I'm jealous.
So, and I look at what mug it is that she's given me. Bear in mind, this is video podcast, and she knows this is video podcast. Look at the mug that she's given me. So yeah, that's the mug I'm working with right now. Yeah, so we've got that music video coming. I feel like this is just a good opportunity to just talk about what we're going to be putting out, like some of the stuff, because we've got we've got a lyric video that's in the works.
Yeah, so we've just been working on like a lot of media stuff, haven't we?
Yeah,
I've had a few songs in the pipe, like I've just had finished, and we've just been making videos and stuff for it.
Yeah, the last one we released was Wouldn't It Be Fine?
Yeah. That was one I made a while ago. And then I think the plan is just like put out a few of them, try and build a subscriber base, and then we can start like trying to get people we don't know to do videos.
Yeah,
with.
no, exactly. And to be honest with you, I think the channel's doing well. It's on like 200 subscribers or something like that. Considering we've not been doing it ages, do you know what I mean? Not just that, but considering it's just like your songs, or sometimes Callum's songs as well, it's a backronym, and just like my visuals, we've just put the two together and we're just chucking them on a YouTube channel and 200 odd subscribers. Like, that's not bad whatsoever. Like, I'm pretty proud of that.
100%, man. I'm looking a bit homeless at the minute. This whole lockdown thing, I'm kind of like, right, I don't want to shave. So when I come out the other end of lockdown, it looks like I've been through some serious shit. You know what I mean?
I've considered shaving my head at the start of lockdown to see what it looks like at the end of lockdown.
I'm thinking just coming out the end, just like massive beard, like down here.
Yeah, if I could grow facial hair like that, then I'd do the same thing. But it just wouldn't go down like that. Everyone would be like, "Did you shave every day during lockdown?" Like, if I let it grow, it just wouldn't look any different. There would just be a few really long ones that would just be all straggly and everything. But what's your opinion on having to be on lockdown and everything?
I don't know. I'm enjoying it, man. It's like being on summer holiday as a kid again. All we've been doing is just sat inside watching films and playing Modern Warfare and shit.
I really don't understand the complaints that I'm hearing from people. Like, there's definitely worse things the government could be asking you to do right now.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? Like, having to sit in your house. I don't want to like quote Piers Morgan, but did you see that rant he did?
Yeah.
Where he was just like, all you got to do is sit at home and watch telly. It's like, all you have got to do is sit at home and watch telly.
Well, I think it's one of them things where people like don't like being told what to do. So you know what I mean? When you tell them to exercise more, they're like, nah, fuck that, I'm watching TV all day. And then it's like, I watch TV all day. No, I want to go out.
I want to go and exercise.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, maybe this is what they should have been doing all this time. It's just telling people to watch TV. And then,
it's like the whole of the UK as a teenager.
Yeah.
You've just got to, like, have you seen that picture of Boris Johnson where it says, all right, you've all had your warning. I tried to be nice, and now you're all fucking grounded. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that. I've seen that meme, you know, Brandon shared, where it's like, you wouldn't steal a car. Or,
yeah.
And it's like, you wouldn't go for a second jog.
Oh, mate, I watched this hilarious video. Now, I've seen the video clip like a few times circulate on Twitter, but then they've attached it to this, and it's this geezer. You've probably seen it, and it's a drunk guy, and this copper grabs him, and he floors him, runs away. But, like, the geezer's drunk, so it looks hilarious. He just looks straight at the camera and just goes, as he's running away. And the caption to it was just like, when you're out on your second jog of the day. Oh, mate. Like, it's a really, like, it is a really serious situation. And it really does need to be taken seriously.
It's crazy, because I didn't think anything like this would happen in my life.
No, I think when in January, when you started to hear about coronavirus and everything like that, it was probably kind of like, oh, what's that? Like, I think everyone just had this mindset of, oh, it won't get to the UK.
Yeah.
And everything like that. Well, we had, so Holly and I, one of our friends is teaching in China. So one of our friends from uni and everything went out there. He was teaching in China. Then he came back here when it was getting like really bad. And he had to like self-quarantine when he got here and everything. But because China's now like, they're in a better place than where they have been, kind of thing. They're not out of the woods yet, but they're definitely in a better place than where they have been. Now he's left the UK to go to China again. So it's kind of like he's just been running away from it this whole time.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, hasn't China got a new virus or something? I don't know if it's true or not.
I think bird flu's attacking at like the same time, but it's like, I think I saw that it was like single digits of people were infected. But in fairness, when I saw that, I'm sure it was like late February time. So I've not seen anything about that. Like, that could be completely different to what like I'm aware of it. I just don't think having to stay in your house is as bad as people are making out. Like, so I'm working from home at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in my house constantly. Like, this room that I'm in right now for this podcast, I've been in here all day.
Is it driving you crazy yet?
No, you know what it is? It's like, I miss little things. You do miss little things. So I miss like the background chit chat of the office.
Yeah.
Like, you get like little chats and everything, and as everything has been going on, I feel a little bit more disconnected, because with the coronavirus, when it was like building up and everything, everyone was constantly giving everyone updates in there now. And now it's like, you've actually got to, I know it sounds really lazy, but you've actually got to go find the information yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's in the articles and stuff. When you're in the office, someone would go, oh, this update's just come out, and they would just read this update to the whole group. So it's like, like, you feel a little bit disconnected in a way. And like, I just have to have like really quiet, like lo-fi hip-hop music like in the background when I'm working, because I can't work in just dead silence. It's like being in an exam.
You're going to have to load up like 1 hour YouTube office chat.
Oh, imagine.
It gets that
Imagine.
bad.
Do you reckon that's a thing? Do you reckon you could get that? And do you reckon if you listen closely, you'll hear like gossip and stuff?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, check and see if you can find it. It wouldn't play out, so whoever's listening to this wouldn't be able to hear it. Maybe I'll have to like insert it in or something.
I bet you could, because it'll be for like films and that, won't it? Office sound, 2 hours. Office ambience. There you go. 8 hours.
Oh my god.
8 hours of office sounds.
But I wish someone would go so in depth with it, like put so much effort in that there's like, in the background you'll hear, oh, did you hear that Tanya slept with Jonathan's boyfriend? Like, do you know what I mean? So like when you're in the office, like when you're working from home and you've got the office thing on the background, you kind of still have those moments of, You're just like,
yeah, it's just got
invested in it.
the gossip programmed in. It's like, you hear what Janet did?
It'll be hilarious. Like, you finish your day, like your day's work, you walk out, go into the next room, talk to your girl, and just be like, someone spilled the tea at work today. Tanya slept with Jonathan's boyfriend. I can't believe it.
Holly's there like, you haven't even left the house, Luke.
It's like, Luke, these people aren't real, they're characters. I've even thought about listening to like audiobooks. Just to actually have talking going on in the background, because normally at my work, one of the things that I do is like I'll answer the phone like for reception. I've got like 4 different job roles at my place, and yeah, like answering the phone at reception is like one of them. But because we're like mainly just like a business to business company, and all the businesses aren't open, it's like my phone's just like not ringing. Like today I didn't get a single phone call. I didn't get a single phone call at work today, and I work 9 till 5.
That's easy.
Well, no, it's like 1% of my job.
Yeah.
So it's like I've got all of these jobs that I'm meant to be doing and everything, but in the background of that, the phone will ring every now and then. I'll have to answer it and point someone in the right direction. If they're like, oh, I need this, I need to do this, or I need advice on this, then I know the person that I'm meant to like put them through to, and or I'm supposed to know the person that I need to put them through to. Sometimes it's not as easy as that. But yeah, like the whole lockdown thing, I think that Disney Plus has timed their release really well, like in the UK.
Yeah, like everyone seems to be buying it. I think Louis and mine's got it.
Yeah, no, I've got it, mate. Have you had a look at it yet?
I've not had a look at it yet, no, but apparently there's just everything on there. I knew it would be. I feel like they've got too many good stuff because they own Fox now, don't they?
Yeah.
And it's like, what's Netflix got now? The only thing they really run with is Lord of the Rings. You know what I mean? And oh man, they're missing the first Lord of the Rings film, but they got the other 2.
Oh, I know, because Holly and I have just watched all 3.
Yeah.
I've got the first 2 on DVD, and then I've got the last one on Blu-ray. But I've been a little bit lazy with it, and we watched the first one. Like, I was just gonna be like, oh, should we see if they're on Netflix, rather than me having to go downstairs to get the DVD. I know it's really lazy, but I was just like, rather than me having to go downstairs, should we see if it's on Netflix? And we looked, and it's the only one that isn't on there.
I know, it's
I don't
ridiculous,
understand.
isn't it? They've got The Hobbit on there. It's like, oh, it's the same film. You know what I mean? Like, trying to trick you.
I feel like, didn't they do this with, what TV show was it? I think it was Gavin and Stacey. Netflix always has like seasons 2 and 3, but not the first one.
Yeah.
Like, why?
I think at one point it was 1 and 2 and then not the 3rd one. And then they swapped it to 2 and 3.
Yeah, it's just like... Oh. And season 2 is my least favourite season, because that's the one where they're just arguing constantly, innit?
Yeah.
But... Now, like, yeah, what's some of your... not bucket list, lockdown list. So what's your lockdown list of films that you're gonna binge through?
So what I've been watching is like old horror films so far. I've watched Alien, The Thing.
Oh. I've not seen The Thing.
It's pretty good. I kept hearing everywhere to watch it, so I was like, I'll give it a go. And then, but I started on the remake of it, and it's just so bad.
Oh, is it?
And I was like, I better watch the original, and before like judging it, you know what I mean? The thing is, it's not like awful, but the CGI is the worst shit I've ever seen. You know, like,
oh, really?
What's it?
When did it come out?
Do you remember that Scorpion King or something? It's like the worst CGI.
Oh yeah.
It's that level, man. It's that level.
Oh, it's that bad.
It came out in 2011, and I had a look into it. So what happened was they actually so the people asked to do a prequel, right? And they asked the geezer who made the first one, and the geezer who made the first one was like, only if you use practical effects. So they made the whole film with practical effects, and apparently they were really good and like high quality, sickest shit you've ever seen. And then last minute, the film company said, "No, you can't. We don't like the film like that. You're gonna have to CGI over everything." And then they CGI over everything in like 2 months, and that's why it's so bad.
Have they released like the original version of it?
I don't know. It's not. I watched it on Netflix. I imagine there must be an original version floating about. Like, I've seen clips on YouTube of like the actual practical effect version, and they look like mad good. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, this is the problem with like money-making companies. You know, when they get involved.
Whoa, yeah, that's the thing. Like, one of my favourite books is Ender's Game, and I really like some of the books in the Enderverse. Well, I'll be completely honest with you. I've not read the actual books. I've listened to the audiobooks.
Yeah.
I've listened to the Ender's Game audiobook probably like 3 or 4 times. Ender's Shadow, I think I've listened to one more time than Ender's Game, kind of thing. Like, I've listened to them a fair amount. Listened to some of the other ones. I'm listening to the 4th one at the moment, which I think it's called Xenocide. But it's really good. But at the end of I think it was the first one, the author has like a little bit where he talks. He does it at the end of all of them. He's just recorded a little like prologue kind of thing, like just a little bit where he just explains like a little bit behind the scenes to it. And he was talking about when they made Ender's Game the film, which has Harrison Ford in it. He was talking about how all of these companies kept trying to like sneak him out of certain details. So the characters in it are like really young. It's based on kids that are like the age of like 9 or something like that. Because the idea is for them to train up to be these Battlestar commanders and everything like that, they need to get them at a young age, and they need to get them in command at that young age. And there's no love interest in it or anything. It's purely focused on the task at hand. And apparently the studios were constantly like trying to get, his name's Orson Scott Card, trying to get him to change it like for the film so the kids could be 16 so that they could push a love interest and everything like that for the film. And he was like, no. And then they tried slipping in things in the contract that were like, and they'd have it in like a completely unrelated section. They'd put it in a section that's just talking about, I don't know, costumes or something like that. And it would say, side note, Ender's character will be between the age of 15 and 17, which is conveniently 16. And it was like, and we'll have a love interest or something. But him and his lawyers kept spotting them and kept cancelling it out until eventually they went with whichever studio made the actual film. And they were actually like happy with it, and they came like on terms. But yeah, studios don't care. I watched it once, and it was sometime during university. I don't remember it all that too well, but I think it was because there was little changes to it. Like, they've got to condense it down. It's the same as how it does with loads of films and everything. Like when they're coming from a book to a film, they've got to get rid of bits. But the book of Ender's Game is so good that it's kind of like you don't want to take any pieces out, because if you take it out and then you've read it and you watch it, you're like, I wanted to see what that would look like. Do you know what I mean?
No, I get you. Yeah.
And it was kind of things like the training room. They train in this massive room that's like 0 gravity and everything like that. It was just different to how I'd imagined it in my head. So you obviously, when you read a book or listen to an audiobook, when you close your eyes, you can kind of picture how you think these things will look, and it just looked nothing like I thought it would look. Like, it might have looked exactly how the author had it in mind, but it's just not how I had it.
I think that's the thing with books, though, isn't it? Like, you picture it a certain way, and that's why people who always read the books are always like, the book's better. But I think it's just because they had their own, they kind of wrote the story as well in their head. Do you know what I mean?
Well, because there's 2 types of storytelling. There's the external storytelling, which is films, like where you see everything on the outside, and the only way you really get to see what's happening inside, like the cogs working in the character's brain, is like narration. Or if the actor's a really good actor, you can see like the cogs working kind of thing, like when they're fully immersed in the character. But books are like, you've got that external, but then you've got the internal as well, because you're getting to think of the thing, you're getting to see the things that they're thinking about in that moment. So it's all that extra bit of detail that you get when you read the book or listen to the audiobook. But I say all of that to say, like studios will get involved wherever they can. I feel like there's loads of examples that are just completely out of my mind right now that I just can't think of. This always happens when we do a podcast. It's like, if we were talking in normal conversation, I would just lay down examples. Like, we're both like it. But then you come to recording it and it just mind blank.
I think that's the thing though, because it's creative art form. The people in all these like publishing places don't really know how to make a film. You know what I mean? But so like they're like, well, is this gonna make us money? Well, if we turn this into toys, if they have more toys in it, then we can make money that way. You know what I mean? Like just dumb shit like that. But
well, yeah, you normally get things like I think so with the studio getting involved thing. I think that happened with Joker. Because I said that I only had 2 complaints. I think I only had 2 complaints about the whole of the Joker film. And I feel like we don't even have to say spoiler warning because it came out so long ago that if someone's not seen it, like, you pass the 2-month barrier where it's like you had the chance to see it kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I get
But the only things I complained about was the scene where he has the gun on the train. He fires way too many shots for that 6-round revolver, innit?
Were you there counting?
Yeah, I'm counting. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like, oh, he's gonna chase him down. He's got 1 bullet left right now, and then he goes bang, 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 and you're like,
Extendo, mate.
But what's hilarious about that is it just made, when I was watching it, it just made me think of The Dark Knight. And you know the bank scene when the Joker is like, he's out, right? And the Joker nods his head. And then the guy's not out, he's still got another shot. So then the Joker pops up, kills the geezer, and then the other bank robber goes, where did you learn to count? It just made me think of that, because it was both characters in those scenes with the Joker. And there was that, and then when he's actually on the Murray show at the end, the part where he's like, he shouts at Murray just before he pops him, where he says, this is what happens when you don't look after someone that's got mental issues and everything, and he goes into that rant. For some reason, that didn't fit for me. I was like, that feels like the studio have turned around and said, no, you need to literally say it because people are going to go mental when they see this film. Do you know what I mean? Like, when I say that, I mean they're gonna go and say, like, they're gonna be annoyed at this film. Like, I feel like that came across. It might not have been, but to me, I was like, oh, this whole time you've demonstrated what's happening really well without having to say it. But because there was such an uproar to the film, it's like if it didn't have that line, it's like the studio were worried that there was going to be more of an uproar. If you know what I mean?
I get you. Yeah.
And I might be wrong, but the makeup in that scene looks like it fluctuates a bit, looks like it changes here and there, which made me think that it was like a reshoot. Like the eye makeup in one of the shots, like when he's saying that, is like slightly lower on the triangle. So it made me think, oh, is that a reshoot? Like,
I think they did that one scene like 20 times though, to be fair.
That could be it.
And the hot lights are gonna melt it away, and like eventually, isn't it? So it probably slightly moved over the course of 20 takes. Do you know
probably.
What I mean? So,
oh no, yeah, no, of course. And then, to be honest with you, it was probably filmed over a course of like numerous days. If they were doing that many takes of it. What did you think of Joaquin Phoenix winning the Oscar for that?
I don't really watch Oscars. I'm not that bothered. Do you know what I mean? I suppose he deserved it. Who else?
I don't watch it, but
what other films were contenders this year or last year?
So for Best Actor, Leonardo was one of the nominees for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I've not watched that.
Well,
I suppose Leonardo got it last year, so I mean.
No, I didn't get it last year.
Didn't he get? When did he get Revenant?
Was it last year? Yeah, it was a couple years ago. I don't think it was last year though. I feel like Denzel got it last year, or I don't know. I can't remember who got it last year.
I have no clue.
So see, I don't pay too much attention to the Oscars because I think that there are definitely people out there that put too much value on it.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, but he's not got an Oscar. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why I was really happy when Leo did win his Oscar. But yeah, like I know Leo was nominated. It's gone completely out of my mind who else was nominated for Best Actor. But when I was watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I was thinking, I was like, oh, I really hope Leo at least gets nominated. I didn't think Joker would win because I think Joaquin Phoenix has snubbed the Oscars a few times in the past. So I was kind of like, nah, they're not going to give it to him. As much as I thought he should get it, I was like, they're not going to give it to him. But
I mean, he did a good performance. Do you know what I mean? He deserved it.
It was amazing. It was incredible. That was my favourite film of last year, I think.
For real. I can't really remember what films came out, to be honest.
Avengers?
Nah, Avengers wouldn't have been my favourite.
No, I'm saying, like, that's just one of the films that came out.
Yeah, let's have a
yeah, because I didn't go to the cinema all that much last year. Because I feel like the last couple years, I've not been going as much. Because when I used to live in Stevenage, I had an unlimited card, so I would go loads. And then when I was at uni, I got a limitless card, so I would go loads. But I started being low on funds and I had to get rid of it, so I just didn't go see that much. I'm just going to type top films of 2019. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Knives Out, that was good.
I didn't watch either of those.
Have you seen Uncut Gems?
No.
Mate, Uncut Gems was mad. It's a bit like, it's really chaotic.
Yeah, what is it about?
It's really chaotic. It's Adam Sandler. His character is a jewelry salesman kind of. He's a jeweler, and he owes some people some money. So it's just about him trying to navigate through life over the course of. I think it's based over a few days. Like, it's not based over that long of a period. But it's really chaotic. And I'll be honest with you, as much as I really loved it, I didn't watch it in one go. I watched it in 3 goes because it is quite a long film. But I kept wanting to watch it when I was in bed. It was like,
I think I've heard of it. Wasn't it like Adam Sandler's best performance in like ages or something?
Yeah. 100%. But the last like 45 minutes, my heart was at 100. My stomach was like, the last 45 minutes was so like tense. But it was really good.
John Wick Chapter 3. That was it.
I didn't see that.
I thought that was good. I mean, I feel like a 4th one now, I might be a bit bored of. I feel like I've seen everything John Wick can do. Do you know what I mean? You can only see him shoot so many people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How often can he just go fuck people up and you're still like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Any situation you put him in, you're like, he's gonna survive this, and everyone else is gonna die. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just know it's gonna happen.
There's that Parasite. I think it's called Parasite, isn't it? Didn't that get like an Oscar or something? I've not watched it, but I don't know if you.
I don't know, but I know it's like the top searched thing on Netflix at the moment. I think that it's one of the top searched things on Netflix at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it like.
Because Quarantine is on Netflix, and I've not seen it, but that's like the most searched thing at the moment. Toy Story 4, which I didn't see. Rocket Man, which I didn't see.
I watched Toy Story 4 the other day, actually. It was alright. Like,
yeah.
Toy Story films are always consistently like the same. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It was good. It wasn't bad. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, did you watch Dolomite Is My Name?
No.
Eddie Murphy.
No, I didn't watch that.
That was really good. That was really good.
Oh, this one's technically this year. Did you watch that 19?
No, I've not seen it yet.
Or 1917 or something. I can't remember what it was.
I've not seen it yet. Yeah, 1917, I think it is.
Yeah, that was a roller coaster. I have to say, that's mad film. Would recommend.
Yeah, I bet. I do really. Oh, you know which one we forgot? Us, because we went to see that.
Was that 2019?
That's what Google's telling me. I just typed film. I typed top films of 2019, and it's just giving me films, like just shooting them out. But yeah, Us, we went and saw that. We actually really enjoyed that. I think we spoke about that when we were doing the podcast before, wasn't we?
Yeah, I think we've already done that on the podcast, so we won't go too deep into that.
Lion King.
I haven't watched that. I heard though because it's all CGI, the like emotion isn't there with the characters.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It was good, but it was just like they didn't really add anything new.
That's the problem. It's such a good film already. You can't really do anything.
Yeah. See, I use Jungle Book as a really good example because, as in the Jon Favreau one, not the Netflix one. I've not seen the Netflix version. that was like, it was a bit different to the actual, like, the film that we grew up watching.
Yeah.
Whereas Lion King was pretty much trying to be shot for shot as close as it could get. Although Seth Rogen as Pumbaa is the best casting in the history of casting. Like, it just is, isn't it? Like, it's just amazing. Yeah, like, it was alright. It did annoy me though that what's the song that they sing? Like, you know when Simba and Nala meet up again, and they're singing, and they're
It's not,
like,
I Can't Wait to Be King or something like that, is it?
Nah, that's
I've not watched
before.
it in ages, so...
Nah, that's before he went missing. I'm talking
right.
after.
I can't remember
But
to see it.
he says something that the lyrics are blah 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 blah, blah, the air tonight, but they based it during the day in this film for some reason. So it's just like, it just takes you out of it completely. Spider-Man: Far From Home, that was last year.
Nah, I didn't watch that.
It Chapter 2, we went and saw that, didn't we? Did we go see that?
I've not seen Chapter 2 actually.
Who did I go with? I can't remember if I saw that in cinemas or if I've seen it at home since. Oh, Alita Battle Angel. I think I went and saw that on my own.
I don't think I watched that either.
That was really good. Yeah, I feel like neither of us really went to the cinema that much last year.
Nah, I don't think I did at all, to be honest.
Shit.
I watched like 1 or 2 films and that's about it from what I can remember.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's fair enough. Like,
I have to try going more this year, do you know what I mean?
I think the thing is that in the last couple of years, I've been more into like TV shows and stuff, so I've not gone to the cinema as much. But I'm proper like against piracy and everything, so if I don't get to see it in the cinema, I just wait until it comes out on Blu-ray or something.
Yeah.
Which is annoying at the same time. Like, I know it's the right thing, but at the same time, I annoy myself with it. I'm like, just watch it illegally. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I'll be sat there just internally battling with myself. I'm like, why don't you just get a stream up? Everyone watches it on stream. You're going to buy it when it comes out anyway. Like Joker. I wanted to watch Joker so bad. And it came out in, October? And then didn't come out on Blu-ray until February. And I waited until February to watch it again.
Yeah.
Because that's just like... And I annoyed myself with it. I was like, you should have just watched it illegally, man. Why didn't you do it?
Mate, Satan's tempting you, man.
Nah, man. What are some of the other... so on your lockdown list, so you said The Thing, you watched... what was the other horror you said you watched?
Alien.
What else have you...
I watched like a few war films as well.
I know you've watched the Harry Potters, haven't you?
Yeah, I watched all the Harry Potters.
Oh, you finished them?
Yeah, finished all that. Finished that pretty
I feel
quick.
like that's it's an achievement. Like, you feel like you've achieved something when you binge them all. Did you do it in one go or separate days?
It took about 2 days of non-stop watching.
oh, you watched them all non-stop?
Yeah, man. Well,
man.
actually, it might have been 3 days. I think it was 3 films a day.
Oh, okay. Bloody hell, man, that's too much for me.
I don't know, to be fair. Like, we had fuck all to do, so...
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I've been playing a lot of... I've just been playing a lot of Call of Duty, the new Warzone. I've got 3 wins. It's ridiculous how proud I am of the fact that I've got 3 wins.
Yeah.
One of my wins, we got 0 kills, which is amazing. Like, you know when you see YouTubers when they were doing like, you know when like Fortnite was really popular and you had Twitch streamers that were like trying to do the challenge of winning a game without getting any kills. And on Modern Warfare it was actually really easy. Like, on Warzone it was just really easy. Like, we didn't struggle whatsoever.
Mate.
But I've not really got much of a lockdown list of things to watch. I want to try and watch some stuff that I've not seen before.
Yeah, no, I get you.
I definitely want to get through some bits that I've not, especially with Disney Plus coming. I think I'm going to watch some like really old stuff that I've not seen for years. Like, Holly and I started watching Mulan yesterday.
You never watched Mulan? Mulan's the best one.
Yeah, like the original, not the new one that's coming out.
No.
I don't know if that's out yet or
the
what.
The cartoon is the top
yeah.
one. It's the best one. I think.
Oh, yeah,
I think it's
brilliant.
better than Lion King, man.
No, no, I'd say we were talking about it yesterday. All right, so I'll pose the question to you. Top 5 like Disney like classics. So we're talking like the ones that were in the style of like Beauty and the Beast and Lion King, like the cartoon ones, kind of thing. I don't know what that style of animation is called, but yeah,
Disney.
top. Yeah,
just
but
Disney.
If you've got to give a top 5, what are some of the ones that would be in your top 5?
Mulan, number
Yeah.
1. Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, it wouldn't be in my top 5. I really liked Emperor's New School, you know, the show that was on Disney Channel.
No, I never watched that.
Yeah, see, I enjoyed that more than I enjoyed the actual film. What else?
Emperor's New Groove's actually got quite a good message there, I think.
I might have been too young to understand the message.
It's just telling you not
like,
to shit on people who are poorer than you.
It's like meant to humble you, isn't it?
Yeah. And
I get that.
I really like that Prince of Egypt one.
I've not seen that.
That's worth a watch. It's a bit religious though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Well, it's about the Jews escaping the Egyptians.
Oh, okay.
And it's like the main geezer's like Moses, basically. But
well, it's kind of hard to set anything in like ancient Egyptian times without having to talk about slavery and everything. Do you know what I mean?
oh yeah, no, it
Like,
tackles all that. It's like it's good.
Exactly. Like, so when you say like, oh, it's a bit religious, it's like, yeah, but you kind of can't do it without that element, like it, because it's such a huge element. So you got Mulan, Prince of Egypt, and what was the other one you said?
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove. 2 more.
The Journey to Atlantis or something. I can't remember.
Alright, I was saying to Holly yesterday that I feel like I saw it once, but I don't remember it.
I like that one. I used to watch that a lot as a kid. These are all ones I used to like as a kid, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then probably Lion King as well in there.
Oh, really?
Oh, but then there's Tarzan and fucking...
In it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Tarzan
right.
Jungle Book will be up there as well.
Alright, so for me...
Aladdin.
Yeah, exactly. So for me...
Oh, wait,
Aladdin...
no, Sword in the Stone. Sword in the Stone's underrated.
Oh, you took it. I was legit going to say that because Holly and I had this conversation yesterday and we were talking about it and we were like, alright, top 5. And I said Sword in the Stone.
Yeah.
Banger. Treasure Planet.
I've never watched that one.
Have you not seen that?
No.
Oh, mate, you got to watch Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet is almost like Pirates of the Caribbean, but spacey. Like, it's like science fiction-y, do you know what I mean? Who's this?
Who's that?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing?
You're on the podcast now, mate.
No, I didn't realise you were doing a podcast.
Yeah. I feel like we should blur him out. Everyone, you just met the intern. Just blur out his face. Yeah, so Sword in the Stone, Treasure Planet. Tarzan's got to be up there, but at the same time, I feel like I'd put Jungle Book above Tarzan.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Beauty and the Beast is actually top 5 for me. Nah, Beauty and the Beast is top 5 for me. I like Beauty and the Beast.
Did you ever watch Road to El Dorado? Was that Disney?
Watch what?
Road to El Dorado. Was that Disney or was that DreamWorks?
I have no idea. I'll type it in. What is it? Road to El Dorado.
Yeah, that was a good one. But I can't remember if it was Disney.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Is that Disney or not?
Hang on, I'm going to click on it now. Oh wait, production company. Yeah, DreamWorks.
Oh, that don't count then.
Oh, that was my last one. I'd forgotten it. Brother Bear.
I don't think I've watched that one.
Oh mate, Brother Bear is good. Brother Bear is
good. What about
good.
Goofy movie.
See, I wasn't really into like Mickey Mouse and Goofy and Pluto and all that.
Nah, but Goofy movie, bro. Goofy,
is it good?
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Honestly, the next one on your list should be Goofy movie.
I'll see if it's on Disney Plus.
Goofy movie, and then what's the Atlantis one? Because the Atlantis one's actually banging.
I think we're gonna go through like a lot of the old like Disney films and everything now that we've got Disney Plus.
Like there's There's some bangers. I always forget about them. Actually, no. Do Goofy movie, then Prince of Egypt.
Goofy movie sounds like something you've made up.
No, honestly, Google it now. Goofy. I think the Goofy movie. I think it's called.
Oh my god! I just typed in the Goof and it comes up. Oh, it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It's just come up as on Disney Plus.
Mate,
it looks familiar.
It's a classic, bro, and it hits on them heartstrings, man.
It only has a 44% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Honestly, bro, if you thought right, you'd never think Goofy would make you cry until you watch this film.
I don't want to cry,
bro. It's emotional, man. It's about a father and his son. You know what I mean?
By the time we do the next podcast. By the time we do the next podcast, I'll watch Goofy movie. You've got to watch Treasure Planet.
I'll try. And you got to watch Prince of Egypt as well, because that's a good one.
Oh, you can't go giving me multiple, man. I'm still halfway through Mulan. I've got to watch Mulan.
You're halfway
finish
through,
it yet.
man.
Mate, I started watching it at like 11:30 at night last night, and I had to be up for work to start work at 9 a.m. today. I was like, nah, I can't finish it tonight.
How could you start that film and not finish it?
In fact, I wasn't even halfway through. I'd got to it just as she gets to the camp. Like, she gets to
you didn't even hear
camp.
the best song, man.
I was saying this to Holly yesterday. I was like, you know what? Mulan had some bangers.
Oh, mate.
Like, there's some bangers in there.
Have you got to the I'll Make a Man Out of You?
No, that's at the camp, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, you watched it before then?
Yeah. What? Wait, what?
Mulan, you've watched it before.
Mate, who do you think I am?
Oh, yeah. Alright, I didn't know if this was your first time and Holly was making
No, of course it's not my first time, man. But it's weird though, because I've not watched it since I had it on video.
Oh, I know, I get you. Yeah.
So it's like... Yeah, so like, I've not watched it since I had it on video. So the songs are like, I can hum to them, but I don't remember the words.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You know, it's kind of weird like that. It's like that with we've been watching Prison Break, and it's like, because I watched it so long ago when I watched it for the first. I've only ever seen it once, and I haven't seen the latest season. You know, when they brought it back after years. Because I watched it so long ago, I could just see like certain scenes in my eye, like in my mind, but I couldn't actually see what was happening. So like certain characters, I was like, oh well, I know this geezer loses his hand eventually, so when is he gonna lose his hand? And I was like waiting for it to happen, kind of thing. But all right, we're at like 43 minutes. Do you want to stop it here?
Yeah, we'll end it here.
Yeah. This was actually surprisingly easy. I thought it was going to be difficult to be doing it like over FaceTime and apart from each other.
Well, we'll see after you've edited it.
Yeah, knowing my luck, they're going to like be out of sync or something. I'm going to have to spend 6 hours syncing it up.
So far, so good. We'll have to see.
If this podcast actually goes out and we have the video element, I'm going to be so impressed. Like, I'm actually going to be impressed. Isn't it? Have you been recording video this whole time?
Yeah.
Mine cut out at some point. I don't know why.
Did it?
I think it's because I've got my thing...
You've been screen recording?
No. I've been filming on my phone.
So, are we just not having video then?
Yeah, we are having video. What are you on about?
Oh,
I've been filming it on my phone.
So it hasn't cut out then?
No, it cut out at one point, but I pressed start again, so there'll be like 5 seconds in the middle where there's no video. Yeah.
I get it.
But I think it's because on my phone I've got it set to like 20 minutes or something like that, and then it will lock itself.
Yeah.
So I think it's just because I hadn't touched the screen for like 20 minutes. But no, I've just got my phone set up behind like where I've got you on the FaceTime kind of thing. And then I've got my like audio recording next to it, so I can see that to see if anything cuts out on there as well. So, but actually, the setup's been surprisingly easy. But, oh my god, if this does come out, I will be proud. So if people are listening to this was either really easy to do, or it took me a stupid amount of work and it wasn't worth doing in the first place. But, alright, you can sign it off. I did the intro, so you can sign it off.
Cheers for watching. See you in a bit.
Peace.